So guys, we're live here, back at Brechin for the second round. We're going to start with the over 45s lead group. So we've got Colin Murray -4, Robin Murray -2, Gav Howe -2, Martin McGeach -1 as well. We've got a couple of guys in over 45s out there at -1 as well. So it's quite tight here for over 45s. So here we are. Colin Murray. Footed, starts out right. He'll be fine getting up there. From there. And we've got Robin Murray. So both Robin Murray brothers going out together this round. Let's see. The competitive edge going. So there's Robin. Going left with Gav Howe next. So there we go. Gav and Howe on the tee. The wind has picked up slightly this second round, so great strike by Gavin, straight down the middle, and that will just roll. Martin McGeach as well. Good strike by Martin, so that's over 45s off. We'll just follow them up, and then with the next two groups coming, the two overall leading groups, we'll just sit up the top and watch them play up the first as well. So try and sort out some technical difficulties from the first round. Obviously the signal's not great when you're out in the middle of nowhere playing on a golf course, so we did lose a wee bit of footage, but hopefully it's not too bad this round. The wind has picked up, so I do apologise for the wind noise if you can't actually hear the commentary. We'll try to fix that a wee bit as well. Don't worry, Richard Griffiths. You saw them all starting before. Jury was getting the stretches in. Colin Murray was getting the shuttle runs in, and the sprints in on the tee box, so they'll all be limbered up after their lunch, ready to play. So we get Martin McGeach. It looks as if he's just come into a little bit of ground under repair. He's in ground under repair. So we've got Martin in ground under repair. Quick to come down to see. There is the ground under repair sign here, and you can see that the way Martin's ball's sitting is as if where the turf's been actually placed. So
it's actually gold gum up. It's just no sprayed. It's a drainage line. Anyway, you can see it. Cool. Market's right to make sure
so there you go. So there you go. David, Mr. Rules Quigley there coming over to help and assist. So Martin McGeach, right foot starts us out right, will feed back towards the hole. Far out right, it does leave, but with the chance of getting up there. So Colin Murray out wide, right on the fairway here. The flag is further up. So hopefully this isn't too bad. For Robin to play first or second. That a little bit. Sit up there is just at the side of the rough probably. We'll give him that putt across for the eagle. So Gav Howe and Colin. I think it will be Colin Murray to play next. Here we are here. Rocking the mint game Colin Murray today. It's over 45 leader just now. So that looks good from Colin. Slightly left, but it slows down, it'll feed up, and it will give him a great putt. It's a great shot by Colin Murray. It's a fantastic shot. It's turned actually up towards the hole as well, just on the lip of the green. And a player Colin Murray's calibre, you would expect him to finish that for a birdie on the first. Eagle even, sorry, on the first. So, take a look back. You've got Gavin Howe here. Now, he knows that Colin Murray's just put that close in. It's not a straight battle between the two, but you know, when you're out in the final group and going for a win, there's a wee bit of a battle between two. So Gav Howe here, he's played that well. If that's got the pace, that's even better than Collins. It does. He's left himself inside Colin Murray. What a shot by Gavin Howe. Brilliant by Gav. There you go. There's a little bit of match play coming into a stroke play format there between the two. Gav now sitting up there. So we've got Martin Brechin from behind us here, playing up towards. It is uphill for him, so it's not too bad. It's a wee bit drier than it was this morning, so it's a wee bit quicker. You saw Colin and Gav. So this is Martin's third for Eagle. He was getting up there. Good chance at birdie. It's a good weight by Martin. Level with the pin. A good shot here. Here you see the two markers. So you've got Colin Murray on the left, just right below us, and then Gav Howe just inside them on the right here. So I said it's advantage Gav Howe, but you would expect Colin Murray to put that in anyway. So Robin Murray out here. Got the tree in his road towards the hole. Don't know if he can quite get straight at the pin. Wow. What a shot that is. It's about as close to the tree as you could get there from Robin. Right along the tiger line. He's left himself almost identical putt to Martin. So here we go here. Get behind the hole for Collins' putt. So there you are there. So you've got Colin Murray now. Don't think this turns too much. I think it's quite straight, especially the wee Colin putts. Ah, it's wonderful from Colin. Dead weight, left edge, perfect. So now that does put a wee bit of pressure on Gav Hough's putt here, because he doesn't want Colin getting too far ahead of him this early on. Obviously a lot of it golf to play, but so Gav Hough here. You saw Colin's just trickling left edge. Very, very quick. Gav. Brilliant by Gav. Right edge, just missed the pin, but it was perfect just to fit in there. So Martin Brechin. Body is not in on the first hole. Great putt by Martin. Now Robin saw that putt. See what he does himself. Good birdie. So 2 eagles, 2 birdies on the first roll over 45. So it still remains the same. Colin Murray has a 2-shot lead over Gav Howe. We'll see how that progresses later on. We'll follow, turn back round and get the lead group here. Sorry, the second lead group coming off the tee. So looks like David Quigley, Ali Dick, Small was the 4th person in this group. So that's Irvin. Straight down the middle of the fairway here. Try and get in behind the balls just to cover the mic from the wind a wee bit. That's a good shot by Irvin. Gives him a really good angle back up towards that hole. You get Matt there in the middle of the fairway. Quigs here with the. Looks as if he's following Irvin a little bit. Looks like this will end up probably just in between Matt's and Irvin's. Quigs obviously quite far off the tee. All the boys here can really hit the ball pretty far, so good chance at eagle. Quiggs and Matt, centre. I think probably Irvin's got the best lineup. Ali and a wee bit of ball down the left hand side. But I'm sure it'll be from there. So that's what Irvin's left with. Back up towards the green. Ali's shot here. Matt Quiggs, almost identical shots down the middle of the fairway. So, Matt though gets to see what Quiggs does. He can follow him up, see how fast it's playing. Because it's a big difference. So Ali's out here. Boys in the background just discussing a little bit of tactics. Ali Dick here. See what he can do. So that's hard. He's gone miles by the hole. Miles by the hole. So, well, that's the guy's idea. Matt will be able to tell from Quiggs exactly what kind of pace to put on this. Starts turning back towards the hole. That looks really good. That's got a really good line. Yeah. Very good by David Quigley. So you'd expect Quiggs to put that in for you. I say, it's not at the point where they're all playing match play, but it does creep into your head that the strokes that they're gaining. So here's Matt. It's only what, a yard, 2 yards in front of Quiggs. It starts a little bit further left, but it did get a good kick. It's kicking back towards the hole. It looks a better pace than Quiggs's, but though Matt thinks that's not made that up, it has actually made that up. And then be just beside Quiggs, I think. So probably not the fair shot out for a slightly better angle. And that looks good by Irvin Small. That looks really good by Irvin. That's fantastic by Irvin. And that's not going to surprise me. These three guys knock this in for eagle, move on to the second hole. There is work to be done, but by Ali Dick, who went miles beyond the pin. Unfortunately, the guinea pig for this group showed everybody else that the power didn't need to be there. So you can see Ali Dick in the distance, just behind the tree. Needs to produce something special here. Ali Dick started that towards, he's not hit it hard enough. And that's just get in your head. When you've hit the ball too hard, like on his second shot, the third shot he's just hit way cautious. Yeah, mate. That gives you an idea just of how close Quiggs and Matt is together. So, Ali for his birdie putt top of the green. This is probably the most difficult position out of the four. Wow, it's like right round. He's not happy about that. And he knows with the rest of the group, eagle chances, the par's not what he needs to push, but plenty more for golf to play. Kicked left and then turned back towards the hole, beyond the hole. So, Quiggs had a good look at that. I said,
trying, you were in the way.
blame the cameraman, Quiggs. Quiggs will be fine from there. So, it's quite a straight putt, as you saw. Kicked a wee bit off from that. Yeah, great by Quiggs. Eagle in the first. So here we go. Irvin put himself that close for eagle. Brilliant second shot by Irvin. And brilliant eagle from Irvin as well, keeping up the pressure. Well done, good shot. There you go. There you go, you got a shout out there. Irvin saying thank you for giving him the plaudits. So now we've got the lead group coming down. So we've got Caroline Kent who leads overall, 15 under. Great shooting from her this morning. Obviously does play off ladies' tees. But you know, still got to hit the shots. The course is still just as demanding. So here we have Mick Eardley, right foot out towards me. Let this feed up. They will have got a wee gauge just to see how hard, but he's gonna just sink below this hole. Gives them that uphill putt onto the green, which isn't actually too bad if you look at that. It's quite straight, so it's not too bad from that angle. Vinny Maguire, very good first round, -8. One shot behind the men's leader, Stuart Campbell at -9. Now, I don't know if Vinny's hit this hard enough to get up on that ridge. No, he hasn't. He hasn't. So has come back down. So not quite as good approach shots as we saw in the first group. Stu Campbell still to play. So Stu Campbell with the orange ball in the background. Then Callan Kent. Callan's got an absolute fantastic angling from that position. I mean, you wouldn't put it against Mick or anything other than the last group. That's the beauty of it, is that second group can look back and they can think, well, we've sunk these eagle putts. We're really starting to put a push on these guys. It's probably easiest hole on the course, so both played very, and if you saw the way that the other group played it, they all came a lot higher up and let the ball feed towards the hole. So Carl and Kent now, this is a better line. This is a much better line. If this has the pace, this could be close. It's just shy of pace. It's the right line though. It's sitting on the edge. It's not sitting nicely, but it is on the green. Okay. Mick Eardley here. As I said, uphill putt towards the hole. Turn slightly to the right hand side as you watch. He's hit that with pace. He's just gone for it. There's that turn coming up that ridge, and he's left himself with a bit of work to do. He was quite aggressive with that. He went for it. Then he saw that, but because of a bit more of an angle, his is a little bit straighter, so he won't get quite as much of a kick coming up. But there you go. That just shows you between rounds 1 and 2 how different the course can play. Vinny Maguire, and there you go. Still did kick a wee bit just to just using the left foot. So there you go. Then he's just marking that. You've got Stu Campbell and Calvin. So we'll go Stu first. Stu Campbell to lead out at the halfway in the men's. He's going to miss just. So there you go. And already that first group. So we've still finished that for birdie. 10 under. So the guys in the other group are putting pressure on with those two eagles. Carl and Ken now. Overall leader. Oh, I wanted to turn back towards the hole. Carl will tap that in, that'll be a birdie for her as well. Good birdie by Carl. Mick. A little bit of work to do for his birdie here, but player has quality. This is a good putt for him. Go. Centre cut, no issues whatsoever. Vinny McGuire to tap this in for birdie as well. And he's in. So lead group all birdies on the first. We'll follow them around for a wee bit. And then we've got group behind us playing. I think that's just the last group catching up. And two balls. So I'll walk down with Carl to where the ladies' tees are. Brow of the hill. We can watch these tee shots come over. So, and just in case you didn't see earlier on, so that's the tee box there. You are 40, 50 yards to the top of this hill. Everything at the top of this hill, providing you're staying in the fairway, feeds left. If you go too far right, it will stay out right. There is out of bounds right. If not, you come down left. We saw a lot of the guys come down towards that bunker just before the green on the left-hand side. That opens up the second shot. This is the ladies' tee for Carolyn, so I reckon with how well she can strike the ball, she'll probably get down towards the green, if not on it. So, guys back at the tee. Stu Campbell to tee off first. So got the chasing group just finished putting down there. Looks as if Quiggs has had a bit of a nightmare. He was a wee bit up and down towards the flag. I'll stay but watch the tee shots. This second hole can really ruin your scorecard. You need to be so cautious around the green, but if you're too cautious, you're up and down the green easily. Okay. That massive shout, if you could hear it in the distance, was David Quigley. He sunk that down there. I don't know if that had been for par or birdie, but it was from the bottom of the green where most folk end up, so it's not an easy putt, but it is the putt that most people are going to be left with. So they're actually going to just shout this 2-ball through, just so they're not getting held up too much. So we can walk down a wee bit then and have a look at these putts. We've got Ali still putting out, Matt still putting out. It looks like Oven and Quiggs is in. Probably means either birdies or pars for both of them. Did see Quiggs' tee shot up, but never know what these guys do. Sometimes they just pull off miraculous shots. So Ali Dick here down here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this quite on live stream, but he has sunk it there. Fist pump from Ali. You would have to think that's par or birdie. Again, Matt Morgan positioned himself perfectly behind here. But it's really the only place you can go without it going to the bottom of the green. So, Matt Morgan here. That sinks it. Great putt from Matt. So where's the two play down that last hole? What we'll do is we'll look at the tee shots. I heard threes getting mentioned, so I assume it's a birdie. I think Quig's birdied that then. Yeah, we have the tee shot. Just drill that out left. We'll get down to how dry it is. So, Ali. So Ali Dick now on the tee. Third hole. Kept it low, drilled it left as well. That's fine. Now considering Ali parred the first, I'd assume he birdied the second there. Yeah, that was a nod from Ali, so yeah, birdied that second. Good strike by Irvin. He's striking the ball really well just now, straight down the middle. I'll just keep rolling down that fairway. Opens up the second shot really well, especially for a right footer on the approach. Now Matt Morgan off the tee, Scotland's #1 last year. Looking to really push it on this first event of the season. Big hit from Matt. Oh, it's cleared straight onto the fair. It's gone miles down. Oh, we've just missed it on camera, but Tom has sunk a world of a putt on the second. Oh, what a putt that is from Tom. Playing left-footed because he's still nursing an injury. Okay, so we'll follow this group down in a second, and then we'll catch back up with the lead group. So I think that's just birdie on the hole behind us. So here we go. The ball behind us showing you how it's done. And if we're looking at the lead group, it does not look good. We've got two balls sitting behind this tree over here. It's Vinnie Maguire's down the centre. So you've got Mick Eardley and Stu Campbell over in the rough over here. Ali Dick second on the third. Kept it low. That's a good line because it starts to turn fast. Starts to turn fast now as soon as it goes over that hill. It's coming back in.
Long by a mile again. Jesus Christ, what is this all about?
It is long, so I just showing you how much it's dried up. And again, it's bad for Ali because he's sort of the guinea pig for the group because now Irvin knows how fast it is. That's very straight by Irvin, but this might be very good. If it's going to miss, it's going to miss right now, so should turn down. Yep, we'll turn down below. Oh, that's where you want to be for a birdie putt. Brilliant shot by Irvin. So now we've got Quiggs out over here. I would imagine Irvin Small puts that in for birdie, continues to put pressure on the rest of the guys here. So that's Irvin Max. Quiggs just trying to get in the head of Mick Eardley there. We see Stu Campbell in the background going left-footed and really attacking that pin. Stu has played that amazingly well. Finished behind the hole. Back on the third here. Quiggs has went hard. He's avoided going the bunker at the back, but it's not a nice putt from back there. Matt Morgan now on the third. Started this. This looks too straight. It looks as if anything is going to go with Irvin's gone, but it wasn't as hard as Irvin's. Left himself with what to do there, especially when in the best position. But it is an uphill putt, so shouldn't be too bad for Matt. Irvin definitely with the best approach shot there. Get down when you see it's just a straight uphill for him now. Quiggs and Ali far on. Very quick coming back down there. You've got to judge it perfectly because it's quite hard rough, and then as soon as you're out the rough, you're straight into the fairway. So we've got Matt here. He can be slightly aggressive with it because he is coming through a bit of rough. He's going. Ali to play first. So Ali Dick from up high needs to judge this weight perfectly. Oh, it's just went round the lip of the hole. So, what to do for the par, but let's see, from this angle, that's back uphill. It's not too much of a turn. Quiggs now. He saw what happened to Ali's ball there, did turn. It looks as if he may be going way out wide to try and slow the ball down. He knows if he's going for it, he's going to be aggressive. If he goes by, he goes by. He's just tapped that. It's a cautious putt, but it gets him the par, so there's no shots lost. So, Matt Morgan now. This for birdie. And he knows that Ali and Quiggs haven't birdied, so. He's been aggressive with it. It's missed right edge, and I'll sit up there, and it's not a nice putt coming back. It's coming back down a little bit, but it will sit. That is not a nice putt coming back down. As you saw, Ali's, it does turn a little bit, and it is fast. So, Ali did now for par. Well in by Ali, saves his par there. Again though, it's just unfortunate that he was a bit of a guinea pig for it, for their first, second approach shots. Didn't quite know how fast it would travel, especially compared to this morning. Matt Morgan now. 4 par. Yep.
Nice.
Didn't give it a chance to break left there, straight in the centre of the cup. Irvin Small smells a chance now at birdie. Get a shot up on this group here on the third. Not going to miss that, Irvin Small. The second shot, bottom that birdie, and that's another one back on this group. So, well played by Irvin. Hold back here. We'll watch Tom and Angus come back down here on this third, and then we'll catch back up with the main group. So, Tom McMahon straight down the centre of the fairway, playing left-footed. So here comes Angus's ball. This is a good line. Thought Tom was going to run on and knock that on for him there, but there you go. Good shot by Angus. Get in the hole. What a shot by Angus there. So unlucky not to eagle that. Perfect shot. Half an inch to the left, and that was in. So Tom McMahon from distance. He's just trying to take all the pace out of this, let it feed itself down, And he'll have that to tap in for par. Definitely, when you're a big hitter, this is definitely a hole you want to birdie. But when you're playing with an injury, you know, pars always feel like birdies when you're playing when you're injured. So, Angus now, after that incredible second shot, got this for birdie. Great shot. Second shot again, just like Irvin's, gets him that easy birdie opportunity. So let them move on and we'll follow this lead group again. Stu Campbell, Mick Eardley, Vinnie Maguire, all on the fairway. Carlin Kent here from the female tee. She'll probably get us down to my feet. She played that low along the ground, so you can see it is travelling. And she will be definitely within putting distance for Carlin. Knowing how good her putting is, that is definitely something that she'll fancy taking on. So here we go. So looks like it'll probably be Stu Campbell first again. His line is very, very high up this side. And then coming back round. So bust. But it's going to sit right. So there you go. Uphill putt from Mick. You just saw Angus Bruce finish from there. So you would think Mick Eardley will fancy his chances from there. And then Stuart Campbell, Vinnie Maguire here. It'll be Stuart Campbell to play first. Again, benefits of not playing first. Seeing how fast that's rolling. Stuart Campbell now. Yeah, Stuart Campbell. This is higher up. This is higher up. It's turning hard though. It's turning hard. It's going to finish probably just about where Mick's finished. And that's just because Stu had more of an angle to take on. Afternoon, Claire. Good to see you watching. Not too bad. Just filming today, saving the legs for Wales. Vinny. That's a really good way. Again, no. So, as a there you go. That's looked like a hard putt, and it's now suddenly. So, Carolyn Kent, second shot, 40 going this par 4. Eagle for Carolyn Kent. Told her I was saying that on the walk up, she'll fancy that eagle putt. She gave me into trouble earlier on because I caught a bad hole, but that's your overall leader. So there you go, Stuart Campbell now. Yeah, great birdie putt from Stu. It's difficult coming through that rough. So Mick Eardley's just watched that. Just managed to get a wee line. Mick Eardley, centre cut, no doubt about it. Vinnie Maguire This would be a very good group score if anybody thinks this. Yep. And by Vinny. So 2 and 3 threes from that group on that hole. Fantastic shooting. And that's why they're the lead group. So we'll follow the guys up here to the fourth. Callum's got a different tee on the legs.
Did you go left earlier on too? No? That's a move. Aye, back. Back and right. Back left. Definitely move. 100%. I don't see any more market. No, it isn't. No, this is where it was. Some here. Yeah, I know, but moved a wee bit. Probably people select that. I'm going to go that way, but we're going that way. Get up. Back.
You did see Ali and Irvin. They're out there almost on the next hole's tee. So they've just went wide and the wind's just catching it.
Their t-shirts.
So the wind's just obviously caught that and put that really far right. Looks as if Ali's approach shot's actually not too bad. It is short, but Irvin getting him to mark that. Not Irvin playing, and Irvin is up. Irvin Smalls put that close to the hole. He's looking to go birdie. Really putting the chase on just now, Irvin. Good start to the second round. Stu Campbell on the tee shot. Tight line. And that's just rolling now across this fairway. Look at that start to feed right though. We'll see it ends up close to where the guys were just before him.
I'm loving your commentary right now. That's tremendous.
So, Mick Eardley now. He's going to do the same here. Almost an exact replica of Stu's. It did get a worse kick in the rough though, so it's going to probably end up a wee bit further right.
I think it's a break.
But
booming the ball 30 yards behind me, man.
But they'll both have a look in through the bunkers there. So Vinny Maguire, the only left-footed player in this group, will go out and round the trees, catch the fairway, get it down. He's kept it low and it's through and it will roll. It will roll. And then Carlin kept going left-footed here as well. Just has that tree right in the line just to deal with. Yeah, smart by Carlin. She'll get down here in two, no problem from out there. So we'll follow the guys out to the right here. We'll see what they're left with. So Dave Quigley. That somehow squeezed itself in the hole from Quigley. I don't think you'll quite see that on the camera because the bunker lip, but when your luck's in and you're going to win an event, your luck's in the good for you. So this is what they're left with. This is the fifth tee off. And then this is what McEardley's left with. I actually think Mick's line's much better than Stu's. It's a lot straighter through these bunkers. So we'll shoot uphill towards the hole from here. So it's probably Vinny to play first here.
Vinny, you're the shortest on the chairs.
That's live on camera too.
I'll
let you go first, mate. Go with
it. Going to start turning right.
The line looks great, by the way.
Irvin Small in this par 3 has absolutely mashed this shot. it is going much faster than earlier on. People are getting down there, and that is where you want to be. That is where you want to be for a birdie putt. He is really putting the pressure on. So, Mickey Eardley just to get out of the road. Here we go. Mickey Eardley through the because he's trying to use that homecoming. It's not too bad. It's uphill putt from there again. So, this is what Stu's left with. It's not finished a wee bit further to the left. So, maybe need to use more of the instep of his right foot just to bring it around that hump if he's wanting to play aggressive. If not, it's just a simple pass through, give himself a birdie chance. Carlin to play first from out here though. So Carlin from out the top of your screen here. Side foot. She saw how fast Vinny's ball was, so she did get an idea and how quickly it turns right on this. And there you go, it's going to go down towards where Vinny's finished as well. I think the thing is, a lot of people's shots are going to finish up there. Quiggs again, that looks good on the par 3. That looks. So, got Stu Campbell here. Second shot in. Looks as if he's going to go inside the foot and try and take it round this hump. He does. And there you go. Now that's just straight through the bunkers, gives you an uphill putt. Look at birdie. Probably not quite as close as Stu would have wanted it, but it's definitely not bad from over there. So, here we are here. So, just if you've just joined us, we're out with the lead group just now on the 4th hole, where all 4 have birdie putts from just below this hole. Vinny Maguire to play first. The other group in front of them just play the hole behind, because they use the same fairway. That looks good from Matt Morgan as well. Vinny Maguire. Vinny Maguire. What a putt that is from Vinny. So, Stu Campbell. Was he paying attention there? Was he paying attention to the shot? You saw a little turn to their right. And that's just going to turn away. Yeah, might come back down. Might going to sit high. So par for Stu Campbell. Suddenly things might be heating up at the top here, especially with Irvin pushing from the chasing group. And Vinny birdieing that himself. Carlin Kent didn't quite hit a putt right there, but it's a good 4. So Mick Eardley, he's had a look. This turns a little bit right, not too much right, and it is fast. So can he sink it? Perfect by Mick. Centre cup off the flag. Got a good read from Vinny and Stu. Not really much doubt there. So Ali Dick just went in the bunker. He was inches away from putting that in. That was unbelievable from Ali Dick from the bunker there. So we'll go down and we'll do. So we'll follow these groups for a wee while and then we'll maybe jump on and see some other groups. They want to show you the bits of the course that we've not saw. So here we go. This is where the guys ended up. So Matt's looking at that. So here we go. Matt Morgan. So that to go in, and he does. He sinks it. That was very confident putt from David Quigley. Knew he couldn't miss that. Matt Morgan now. Just misses by Matt. Should come back and sit on the fringe though. It'll be a tap in par. Well, it's playing slightly easier than it was this morning, but par still a very good score in this hole. So now we've got Irvin Small. Really good tee shot by Irvin. Left himself this. It does turn quite a bit left though, so he needs to be careful with his weight. Hits this too hard, this will go in the bunker. Took a really bad kick coming out the rough there. In for par. Nothing gained, nothing lost for Irvin though, so it's not the end of the world there. But Ali Dick now after that wonderful shot out the bunker. Yeah, good putt by Ali. Great up and down from that bunker. Saw a lot of issues earlier on from that bunker, so it just shows you just how good a shot that is. People were up and down, in and out. So here we go. What's the lead group player tee shots down here? Mick Early on the tee just now. You can see them on the top left hand side of your screen. This looks good from Mick. So is that going to come down? It's going to come down, but it's not going to come down towards the hole. It just needed that little bit extra pace. And the wind is just carrying it right off the green. It is not a nice position for Mick. He's just going to have to settle for a par now. There's no way you get a birdie from that angle. Vinny Maguire now on the tee. Left foot. He started this very central. Very central. I don't know if he's put enough on this either. This might go down to where we saw the guys earlier on. I think it is. The wind just carries as soon as it hits this green. He's going to go down to the left. He needs to be careful because it might fall into this ditch. The rough should stop it. But that is a horrendous second shot Vinny's got now. He's got to decide what he wants to do because you cannot pass it through that bunker. This looks good from Stu. It's hard. It's hard. But it's a lot more narrower. This is good. It's just too pacey. It was just too pacey. It was a good line, but it was. You can just see earlier on nobody was getting beyond the flag. So the difference in how the course is playing is crazy. This is hard as well by Carlin, but it's turning back towards the hole. If this hits the pin, oh, it's bounced out. Carlin Kent. She's left herself there. With that now for birdie. What a shot by Carlin. It's just the pace just took the complete break out and she was just straight at the hole. You'll expect her to knock that in for a birdie though. Great shot by Carlin. So let's go have a look at what Vinny's left himself with because it's not nice. It's not nice at all. That's his ball here. This is the ditch that we complain about. There is water in that. But this is what he's left himself with. The flip of that bunker makes it impossible to pass through. Vinny with his left foot. I'll not actually say anything because I don't want to caddy Vinny. But the safe play for Vinny here is to go out onto the green. Mick, yeah, he's gonna mark Mick's ball. Yeah, and he's just going to. So Vinny's going to play very sensible here. That's a smart move. Showing experience already. Just let this feed round. Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it.
Good effort that.
It was a good shot by Vinny. It just caught a bit too much of the hump on the way round. Okay. So Mick Eardley. So I don't think the play for Mick is to go for this. The play's out onto the green, let it feed back round. Saw Connor Wilson play that shot earlier on. He went for the tiger line round the bunker. He ended up miles away on the left hand side. So play it out on the green, let it feed back round, let it sit on the fringe, take your par. Par is not a bad score on this hole. He's went aggressive. And that's it. He's went aggressive and it's not going to turn round for him. And now he's left with Vinny's putts. So Stu Campbell now. The good thing for Mick there, but is you get to see what Vinny's does. So Stu Campbell. It's turning. It does sit there though. A little bit of good fortune for Stu because a lot of people run into the bunker earlier on. But as I was saying, par on this hole is not dropping shots at all. Unless you're playing against Kyle and Kent, because then you're dropping shots. So Vinny. Annoyed himself, but it's a really good pace. Hits that any harder and it's just got that chance of firing into the bunker. So Mick saw that. What does Mick Eardley do? Mick Eardley now. Started to hit harder. And that's what I was saying. You go any harder at it, the chance to go in that bunker kills you. I said this earlier on. Carlin Kent's been in that position earlier on. The play from here is to chip it up towards me and let the ball feed back down as delicate as you can. If you go aggressive in the hole, you cannot get the ball to stop. But these guys are chasing the victory. These guys are chasing the victory, and Mick Eardley went straight for the pin there. It's a good shot, and it stopped very short. Such a dangerous shot to play as well. Yeah, no doubt about it. Carlin Kent, birdie again. She's flying just now. So Mick Eardley now. Bogey. Yeah, that's in. Good shot by Mick. Bogey's definitely not going to be the worst score on that. So a couple of bogeys for that group, but Carlin Kent birdieing again. Now, this is what I think is probably the most difficult hole in the course. It's definitely played the most difficult hole last year. Watched a few people earlier on. Getting the ball to sit on this two-tiered green is almost impossible. So, this is what the guys see when they're on the tee box. You've got the trees on the right. It feeds from left to right down the fairway. So, for a right footer, all you're wanting to do is get the ball down that fairway, start it rolling, and it'll feed back towards the right for you. Afternoon, Groomy. Nice to see you here. Okay, so Stu Campbell, teeing it up. And he has hooked it. So we did see Ali Dick do that this morning though, and it does make your mind up for you. All you're doing now is just laying it up to that bunker. Vinny Maguire. Saw him absolutely nail the tee shot earlier on this hole as well. Just used the curve of his left foot to bring it up and round. Brilliant. What a hit that is by Vinny. And that sets him up well for his second shot because he's got his left foot to whip that in towards the pin. So Mick Eardley now on the tee. Oh. Mick Just caught that with a bit too much of the lace and it's just fired off towards. The ongoing injury for Mick was plaguing him in the first round. Just up in the second again there on that tee shot. See, just when he slices it, he just hits it slightly different. So obviously that impact on his calf is really causing him some issues. It's not an easy shot now. He's just going to have to pass this up before the bunker. He's not probably going to get over that bunker. So, bunker. The bunker just blocks any kind of shot towards the green here. So Mick, as I said before though, he played the last shot very aggressively, so he might go for this. He's hit the tree. He's going to end up in that bunker. So Stu Campbell, not quite as bad as Ali Dick earlier on, and he might actually fancy going for this. He does have a bit of a run up. Is he going for it? And he's through the bunker. What a shot that is by Stu Campbell. He's now putting for birdie from what seemed like an impossible situation after his tee shot. Great. So here we go. Here we go. Vinny Maguire. Going left footed. This looks brilliant from Vinny. The spin. And it should sit in line with the pin up there.
Oh my God. Stop.
I can hear Vinny's heartbeat from here. I'm about 2 metres away from him. So, Vinny, that's incredible because a lot of people are hitting the ball too hard, but Vinny putting so much spin on it actually caused the ball to slow down going up on that rough. So this is what Stu's left with. Does have a sprinkler in his road, so that's a wee bit of pain in the backside. But Carl and Kent don't know if that's hard enough. And just like that, that's going back down. It did go to the top of the hill, but it should stop on the rough. It shouldn't go back in that bunker. So you go. It's now got a long range birdie shot, but Carl and Kent's still a birdie shot. So here we go, Carl and Kent. Brilliant shot by Carl and Kent. That is, it's back in. She can do no wrong now. That's eagle, birdie for Carl and Kent. What bit of form this is. She blamed me in the morning, but Mick Eardley just had to play that safe. Goes aggressive here and it comes back down. It is gone. So that might still go. So it did stop there. So here we go. Stu Campbell. You need to be cautious here, but if you're too cautious and you don't hit it hard enough, you do go back down on the green. So So we're just talking about the sprinkler hole was in Stu Campbell's direct line towards the hole. Stu Campbell for birdie now. Got that really good second shot. He started this too far to the right. Yeah, it just kicks off the fringe there. That's it. That's the difficulty of putting from a green over the fringe. The fringe will push your balls ever so slightly. So it's not an easy putt for Stu. So Mick Eardley now to save par. I was sitting in that little hole. See a lot of people sit in that little hole in this hole, just behind. It's not a nice putt, but it's not too bad either. Yeah, well in by Mick. Again, this is the hard part of the course, so bogeys aren't that bad here. So, Vinny Maguire. Brilliant by Vinny. And there's another birdie, and the chase is on for him now. Not just for the AMS title, but actually the overall men's title as well. So Stu Campbell. Yeah, he had to be aggressive with that. If he hit that too soft, it is back down the green. Yeah, Claire, she is an amazing putter. She's just shown off now, but so we'll follow these guys over and onto the other side of the course, and then we'll try and catch some other groups coming down the other side as well. So, got a nice wee walk here, scenic walk through. So we've got a little walk to the next tee, 7th tee, and then we've got a long par 5 uphill, so just 200 yards. I don't know if it was moved back for the second round. If it is, it is killer if it's moved back, especially with the wind coming into your face. So take a quick look at the leaderboard just now. So if you can see that, we have Irvin Small, David Quigley, Stuart Campbell, Neil Shave, Ali Dick, Vinny Maguire, Mick Eardley, Matt Morgan, Callum Haig, Joe McCourt, Gio Stewart, Willie Mackay's up there, Fraser Weir's up there, David McDowell's up there as well in the top 15. So, just now, it is the chasing group that's putting the pressure on this lead group. 2 players at 12 under. Irvin's playing some fantastic football for the moment, and Quigg's just carrying on from entry again. So, follow this group down the 7th, and then we'll cut across and we'll watch some of the other groups coming down the 12th hole. So they've moved this tee box back 40 yards back. So it becomes a hole that you want to birdie in the first round to a hole you are happy with a par in the second. It is massive. And looking at this, if you're a right footer, you are dreading it. Anything right of that golf green will push you into the path and into the forest. Vinny Maguire's moaning about hitting left footers, but he always moans, so. So here we go, Vinny Maguire on the tee. So. All that moaning from Vinny Maguire, and he smashed it down the middle of the fairway. Stu Campbell.
Oh no!
And that is in the trees. That's not what Stooney did. That is not what Stooney did. So Mick Eardley now.
You go get my ball back.
So Mick Eardley. Good strike by Mick Eardley, straight down the middle. That's what you need from the right foot. Stu's just got the distance in his head. And he's just not been too good. So what we'll do is we'll let them play this back couple of holes. Come down here, we'll watch a few. We'll try and cut across and get everybody else coming in down the 17th and 18th. So Stu Campbell. Now, I don't know if that's lucky or unlucky, but it is sitting there and he can hit it. It is not great. We'll do amazingly well to get this anywhere near getting down anywhere. It's now playable. And that's just how difficult that was. Trees were not wanting to give him any space at all there. So Stu now, third shot, really good shot with his left foot. Going to have to really work now. And now it's still two very big shots to get up to that flag. You see Ali Dick putting in the distance. Trouble here on 7 for Stu Campbell. Opportunity arising, Vinnie Maguire now. So we've got Mick Eardley here. Down the middle of the fairway, there we go. Good shot by Mick Eardley. Two just sort of simple right foots from Mick. Maybe not be able to get up there in his next, but still give him a long range birdie putt. So very long. He has absolutely smashed it. So he'll get up there in 3, so he'll give himself a birdie putt. He is wanting this win. So Carl and Ken from the tees here, hilarious tees. Side foot, down the middle. So Stu Campbell now. This is his 4th shot after some trouble off the tee. So he needs this to be long, he needs this to be good. And that is long and that is good by Stuart Campbell. Straight down the middle and look at the roll that's getting. So he has that for par. Mick Eardley here. Vinny's actually went a wee bit wide left, but with his left foot that's okay. And when it gets up to this flag up here, it does turn from right to left. So
Guys, take a wee mark on that just in case. Go, Stu, let's take a wee mark, mate, yeah? Yeah, mark, please. Yeah, please.
So, like you said, par 5. And you've still got this after 2 massive hits from Mick as well. So kept that low. I'll just sit out there to the left, but it does give Mick a birdie putt. As I said, it would be a wee bit longer range just from the distance of this hole. So side foot. Use the top spin on the ball across the fairway. There you go. She's up there for another eagle. Okay, here we go. Vinny Maguire now for eagle. This is what he looks. This is what he's looking like. It's not. Great shot by Vinny. He's just sitting up there beside the flag now. Great effort from Stu Campbell. From the difficulty it was in to just scramble that bogey, even that's amazing. So very unlucky not to walk away with par, but after that tee shot, he'll definitely take bogey. Well in by Stu Campbell. So Mick Early now, he got a read from Stu. It does turn slightly to the left. There you go. So it's the exact same as putt Stu's just played there, but it's just missing the edge. From back, it does look as if it turns, but it actually holds its line pretty straight. Carolyn will putt this now. You get to see. It's a great shot by Vinny. He's got an uphill putt. So Mick Early, 4 par. Yeah, he's in for par. So Carolyn Kent now for eagle to keep an amazing run going. Dead straight. Another eagle. So Vinny for birdie to keep the pressure on. No doubt about it from Vinny. So we'll let this group go and play around the back here, and we'll catch Tom and Angus playing down here. We've got the females as well over here playing. Box has been moved as well from this morning. So we've got Tom and Angus, the 2 ball on the tee. So this is what the guys face from back up here. We actually walk up, take a look at this group playing down. I think that's over 45s. Possibly. We'll look at this because this is a ridiculously long par 5 now. They've pushed the tee box further back on this one as well. As you can see, big dog leg left corner down here. Your first tee shot, you're wanting just on that fairway. Second shot, you want to just bring it down into the middle of this fairway. Give yourself a putt across, and if not, at least you've got a putt for birdie. You definitely want to sit underneath the hole. Everything feeds so fast to the right. Okay, so we'll travel up here and we'll see this group over 45s. How they're getting on. If I can, I will try and get a leader update as well for you in their group. There we go, we're sorted. Sorry, having to charge my phone now. Apologies if you got a screen full of my face there. The sun is out, I'm now sweating, the steps are going up. So, the tee box on this hole, that's the 12th hole. You are way up the back here. So we have the over 45s just finishing up hole 10. Great pot by Martin there. So we have over 45s. Now, this morning the tee box was here. It's now been moved another 30 yards back, and you're right all the way back here. So your lefties, you bring all this danger into play. Fence on the left hand side, your right foot, all you really need to do is bounce it on that path. It makes this par 5 a real birdie opportunity, taking it down to you just want to get parring out of here. Gavin Howe on the tee first. That's good from Gavin Howe. That's all it needs to be. Sensible, away from danger. Your second shot opens up that fairway. You can smash it down the fairway then. Colin Murray now. Wow, that is from Colin. Nice little bounce on the path as well. Springs it forward another couple of metres. And then it's just caught the hill. And it's gone. Brilliant shot by Colin. Robin. Unfortunate little kick because it was quite similar to Colin's shot. And then Martin now as well. Set up there, but it still opens up the fairway for these guys. Okay, so just a little update on over 45s. It's a straight up match play between Gavin Howe and Colin Murray, just at 6 under. So they are very, very close. But just behind them is Robin. Robin's only on 4 under, 2 shots off, so very quickly swing. So Gav Howe here. Prime position in the middle of the fairway. You can really just let this one go down the middle. Let it roll out. Great strike by Gavin Howe. That just opens up that corner to be attacked by him on his third shot. It's Robin Murray now. Brilliant strike as well by Robin. And that is going down there. Colin Murray. Might fancy this with his left. Looks as if he's set to go right though. Good shot by Robin, Colin, sorry, but it hit the ladies' tee and it has killed it dead almost. It definitely killed the ladies' tee anyway. So Martin McGreechin left side, third shot. Just needs to play this up the fairway. He's playing very aggressive there, through the rough, get as close to the hole as possible. Just bunker, just guards the hole. Very difficult to get through from there. Gavin Howe here, further straight. He needs to bring this round, swing it round, try and finish below, give himself a putt. It's still another massive hit though. So Gavin Howe. If that's enough, just clipped it a bit early. Might just sit behind the bunker. It's under unlucky from Gavin Howe because I'm meter to the right and that's perfect. So Colin Murray now. Great shot from Colin. Out wide, brings it round that corner. He's now got the birdie putt. Uphill. You can't really get much closer than that. So Robin. Still a little bit wider than Colin, so it stays out a little bit wider. It's quite unlucky there from Robin. But again, it still gives him that look at the hole. So an outside chance of birdie. So Martin for his fourth. Needs a good bounce. What a shot by Martin. And it's going to stop there as well. What a shot that is. You'll not see many people put the ball closer than that to the pin from back there. Judged the weight perfectly to bounce it through the bunker. Now, this is what Gavin Howe's left himself with. It's a tricky shot. Going to have to chip it up and over. Sorry guys, Gavin Howe did just play shot there, just disconnected. Service issues, but he's out there for a putt up. He had to make sure he got over the bunker. Robin Murray now from the right hand side, you see it, comes across. Just going to tail away and finish with a little sideways putt for Robin. So not ideal. And then we have Colin Murray now. That's amazing from Colin Murray. What a putt that is. Deserved that to go in, but he knows. But he does know that Gavin Howe's in a spot of trouble here for the back out. So Gavin Howe needs this to win to keep level with Colin Murray. Gavin Howe, what a putt that is. And that is pressure right back on Colin Murray there as well. So Martin reaching first for that amazing shot through the bunker. Oh, it's a putting masterclass here in over 45s. No pressure on Robin Murray here. Amazing. Yes, there we go. So 4 fives, 4 pars from that tee box that far away, and the tee box is moved again for this. So earlier on, it was sort of over to where the guys are standing. So for a right footer, it wasn't actually ideal. But here, right footers can bring this out and whip it round a wee bit. So it'll be Gavin Howe to tee first. Now, can we get a hole in one? Gavin Howe. That could be very good from Colin if it starts coming back in off the green. I think it's actually deceptively far away, this hole. It looks a lot easier hitting it is. Robin Murray used to watch that bunker on the left side, doesn't want to get stuck behind that. Turns back out a wee bit. That'll be a difficult shot. I'll show you that when we're up there. That'll be a difficult second shot though for Robin. So Martin, watch what the other guys have done. So they've come up a wee bit short. So what can Martin do? Yeah, it's gone for that. That is big from Martin. Just needs to get the right bounce. Oh, it's hit Gavin Howe's ball. I'm not sure you could see that from there, but that looked deadline to be a hole-in-one. And that's the thing. Not sure. Is it better to get people to mark their ball? And then when you ask them to mark your ball, then you skew your shot. It's only when you don't ask them that you hit your good shots. So I get an 8 strike by Martin though. So the green does feed right to left. So the guys do have a chance. Martin is in the best position out of the 4 we've got here. Further over to the right. Robin, it's such a tricky shot from there. Colin Murray as well. Got a massive left to right mound in front of him. You can't really stop the ball up there. So I think it'll be Gavin Howe to play first. We'll go up behind the hole, show you the guys as they play the shot. Really, I think Gavin's trying to line this out where he wants to play out on the green and let it feed back round. That is definitely the smarter play. No point trying anything fancy at this point when it's this tight at the top of the leaderboard. So, Gavin Howe, what can he produce here? This is good. This is good by Gavin Howe. This is very good by Gavin Howe. What a shot that is. We'll stop there and he's got a tap in 3. Brilliant by Gav. And when it's this tight at the top, it's pressure on Colin Murray now. Robin Murray, so Colin Murray's stuck right behind a sprinkler, so nearest point of relief. Okay, so we have Robin Murray in the background now. Very difficult shot, but you did just see what Gavin Howe did. You can do that. Just play the ball up onto the green. I don't think Robin's hit that. It does open up this putt for him, but I think he'd have probably preferred to be a wee bit closer than that from where he was. Okay, so here we go. Mark McGreechin. You saw what Gavin Howe did. All he needs to do is the same. He's gone for this. He's gone for this. It's pace here. It just goes by. Just with that extra pace, it just takes that turn towards the hole out. Does come back though and sit on this green to just give him a straight sort of forward putt to the hole, so it's not too bad from where he is there. If you're just joining us, we're live with the over 45s lead group. Colin Murray and Gavin Howe on -6. Robin Murray 2 behind on -4. This is Colin for a birdie. He's doing exactly what Gavin Howe does. And that's just how you play it when you're that tight at the top. When somebody puts pressure on you, you just play the exact same shot they play. Par the hole. And just like that, they're going on to the 13th hole. All tied. Robin Murray now for par. So you drop a shot there on them. So he's not left himself the easiest of par putts either. So he needs to sink this. Oh, he's tried to be aggressive with it. He took the break out. And just like that, a 2-shot gap goes to a 4-shot gap between him and Gav and Colin. And Robin is not happy with that. Martin, that might come back. It comes back. He deserved that luck after his tee shot got unlucky. So, we'll move on. We'll go and watch some of the guys coming down the 17th. Move the back, of course. So we'll leave over 45 just now. We'll join them back up. All the lead groups back up when they come down the 17th, 18th holes. We'll go round the back and have a look. So here we have Josh Murray, Kevin McGreechin, and Jose Ian Knox. So Josh, probably here off his tee shot. Big hit from Josh. It's just playing so long. We did see the lead group players as well. So Josh will have that for 3. Can't still go up and bird there. And there's Jose there as well. So let these guys go on and play this back bit. We'll go and catch people coming down the 16th, 17th. Cut through here. Follow over 45s because we need to go back over the bridge. Whilst we're doing that, what I'll do is show you some Scottish. So that's just some Scotland kit, if anyone's wanting to pick some up. Wearing mine just now. Sun's actually out, so I probably don't need to be wearing it, but you know, I mean, it just looks so good. Can't take it off. So we'll go round, we'll catch these guys coming round. We should have a couple of the groups where a couple of the big hitters were sitting, just coming round to this sort of 16th, 17th. Try and get a leader update as soon as I can for you. But again, the weather's been really good. But windy. I do apologise if there's wind causing really bad noise from the mic. We've tried our best to try and avoid as much as possible, but when you're out in the open, it's so difficult to try and get anywhere that's shielded from the wind. So we are back over the bridge. Look at this. It's a great venue to host a foot golf tournament. Up over the busy dual carriageways and back towards the 13th to 17th holes, and we'll see who we can catch playing some of these difficult holes. This is a new addition this year, this side of the golf course. We didn't play here last year, so can catch a lot of the guys out just because they don't have that familiarity from playing it last year. You can see some people just finishing up on the 17th just now. So we'll go down, catch up, see what's going on, and we'll watch the groups come down the 17th. So here we have Stevie Cameron, Razvan, Ryan, and George all just finishing the 17th. Not too many happy faces in this group, so don't know what's been going on. So just from that makes me feel like these couple of holes have been playing pretty hard. Okay, so who do we have in the distance? I can see Gavin Craig in the distance. I can see Callum Haig as well. Gio Stewart and Joe McCourt, it looks like, is this 4-ball. So we'll catch them coming down the 17th, and then we'll follow them on the 18th, probably. It looks like there's a bit of a gap between groups, so not for too long without any foot golf. Because listening to me is not exactly why you've tuned in. Okay, so we'll see if we can get a leaderboard update as well from these guys, see what's going on. It was, just reminding you, Irvin Small and David Quigley of the chasing group who was leading earlier. And then we had Vinnie McGuire and Stu Campbell, who ran into a little bit of trouble on the 7th but saved it very well just to take a bogey. So here we go, here's the guys here. Okay, so it's Guy, sorry, it's not Jill Stewart, it's Guy. Okay. So, Joe, Gav, Cal and Guy. So, this is what they look at. So they've got a bunker right in front of them here. And then it's a big hit with the wind in your face to even reach the ditch. Got some big hitters here though, so I'm sure they'll be fine reaching it. So, off the tee first. Yeah. Good strike. It's just going to sit up there though. So, Joe McCourt fastening the new outfit. Ball on your left has just hit the top of that hill and rolled back. Joe. He's kept it low, he's drilled it. It's going to go down. It's not too bad from out there as long as he's by the tree on the left, so he should be fine. Gav Craig now. So I'm going to just drop down on that right side a little bit. Callum Haig. Boom, that's got no issue getting down there. So, the only thing about going so far right is for a right footer, it's hard to approach into the hole because the bunker on the right side. From where Joe is, he'll be able to come out, swing it round, and bring it back towards the hole. Okay, so Callum Higgs is giving us an update. So Quiggs is 16 under, 2 shots ahead of Irvin and Ali. So that chasing group are really pushing each other on. Nobody from the lead group's really able to keep up. That's a big hit from me. It's just managed to set up. That's good from there. So Gav Craig out on the right here. It's a great strike by Gav. If it gets by that bunker, it's by it. He's got a putt through the rough now for a birdie. So, Callum Haig. So, it's uphill, bunker to the right of the flag. The flag is back here as you look. Yes, you can see the horses in the background. It's towards the horses. So, Callum Haig, long ball to the horse's feet. That's basically what he's thinking in his head. If he wasn't thinking it, he's thinking it now. So, started that out. Was it feedback round enough? He's going to have that bunker in his road. He's in the bunker, I think, there. I think he just fed in a wee bit. Won't be too bad though, you just chip out, take your par on this hole. It's not a bloody hole. Anyway, so Joe McCourt from the bottom of the rough here. Not brought it round. It stayed out, and that's in a bunker I don't think anybody else will have been in today. think we'll call that the captain's bunker. So coming in actually looking, the approach from this side is probably easier than Callum Haig's got, because he's got a lot of green to play with. All he needs to do is get it out on the green and it'll just go across. Caught that a little bit too much spin. Just hits the mound, rolls back. So look at that, come back off the green as well. So go for par now. Play it up, let it feed back down towards the green. Played that well with spin. Does hold up there as well. Turning back down. Great effort from there from Joe. Okay. So this is what Callum Haig is stuck with. One of the golf's biggest bunker lips I've ever seen. But earlier on we did see someone chip out up and down this, so just needs to be very careful. Kevin Craig for birdie now. Kevin Craig is short. Just going through that thicker stuff, it does take its toll. Ball. It's going a wee bit faster than the small, just because it's trying to, and people are trampling that down, so there's a little path almost from there to the ball. Can we see a little bit of masterclass from the bunker? Yes, we can see a masterclass from Callum Haig. What a shot that was. And he's got that tap in for par. And let me tell you, a par on this hole is absolutely fine, especially playing into the wind. So, Callum Haig will tap that in. Group behind with Gio Stewart, Neil Shave, Willie Mackay, and Dave McDowell. Vinny is miles ahead in arms just now. So, big battle for second and third though. Callum Haig, brilliant up and down from that bunker. We've got Joe McCourt now. Stay behind the flag for these guys playing up. All big hitters. Joe McCourt, for bogey. Yes. Straight off the flag, took the danger out. These boys will go on to play 17, the 18th hole now. So, watch these guys come up. Dave McDowell out here on the left hand side. He struck that well. He's just going to finish up below the pin. So we just saw Gavin Craig have almost this exact same putt. Just need to make sure that it gets through that rough. As I was saying, it has been trampled down by people playing. So Gio, Neil and Willie are all in the dip. So they'll be playing up. It's really just avoid that bunker on their right as you see it. Gio hooked that a little bit. So He's got a putt out there for birdie, but it's through some really thick rough. Neil Shave looks as if he'll go left foot from here. He has, and that needs to slow a little. Yeah, that's fine from Neil. It's got a wee bit of a turn on it just because the mound before the bunker, but it's not too bad at all. So we've got Willie Mackay down there. Just saw what Neil's done. Interesting to see if Willie goes for the left or the right foot here, because he does have both feet. So it looks as if he'll play left footed. So he's just saw what Neil's done. Just needs probably a metre outside where Neil's is. That's just exactly the same as Neil's. Almost a direct copy of Neil's. It's just sat actually a wee bit further behind the mound though, so it's a wee bit harder for him to get to. So you've got Dave McDowell here for birdie. This putt is very straight. He just needs to make sure it gets through. He can afford to be quite aggressive with this. He has been aggressive with it, and it was straight, but he's just dragged it slightly wide. So it might come back though. It might come back. It's coming back all the way. It's just missed left edge on the way back. So Dave McDowell tap this in for a par. Par does you no harm on 17. So Geo Stewart from out wide towards his fences. He's just watching Dave McDowell's did as well on the green, so he knows that it's going to be fast if he goes too strong here. Just sit there. And that's exactly where Dave ended up as well. So Gio tap that in for par. Move on. They've still got a couple of birdie opportunities. The early holes definitely have dried up by now as well, so it'll be very easy for these guys to get up in two. Give them good eagle chances. It's well in by Gio. So Willie Mackay now. He's probably got a slight right to left turn from where he is. Just chip that up. What a shot that is by Willie Mackay. Like I said, he chipped that up just over the hump, so it took out quite a bit of the break, so it only broke a little bit towards the hole. Brilliant shot by Willie. Now Neil Shave. It's dead straight by Neil, straight in the centre of the cup. So we'll follow these guys round to 18, we'll watch them play 18. And then maybe go off for a bit and then just watch the lead groups coming in down the 18th tee. apologies there, having all sorts of technical difficulties. The gimbal was just doing break dancing for me. So we'll just follow these guys back round to the 18th. Neil's just giving me an update. So he's moved in within one shot of David Quigley in the lead. Played a few more holes, but as shotgun starts to go, they've not played the same holes. So Neil's still got some of the holes that Quigley bunted earlier on to play. So still all to play for at the top. It's getting close. There's the lead group coming down. So this is a chasing group, but so the mind games have started here. So this is a not so chasing group anymore. So we'll let them go and play round the back, and then we'll follow them down the 18. So it shouldn't be too long till they come in. So the mind games have started already. They're trying to get in Neil Shave's head as he is just up there with the leaders. Quiggs, Ali and Irvin all doing really well from that group. Be interesting to see what happens, because Neil does have the first hole still to play. What, as you saw earlier on, David Quigley eagled, so that's 2 shots that Neil has possibly to get back on them. So it's a bit of a walk back to the 18th. We'll sit at the 18th for a while, and then we'll watch this group play the 18th and the 1st, and then we'll go offline for a bit, and then we'll come back live when the lead groups come down the 18th. Here we are on the 18th tee. Neil Shave to tee first. Long dog leg to the right. Bunkers protecting the hole. What a hit that is by Neil. The wind's just catching it and it's not really going anywhere, but it's in prime position for either left or right foot. Well, the kind of. Good strike by Willie. Straight down the middle. Try to put some pressure on Vinny at the top of the arms, but Dave McDowell as well. Joe Stewart. Big hit by Gio as well. No pressure on Dave McDowell here because they've just absolutely leathered that down the middle of the fairway. Dave McDowell now on the tee. Hooked it. Can still get round from there. It's just not ideal positioning. Trees a wee bit in the road. So, the sun is out now, but the wind is still up. And that's what makes this so difficult, because it's just so windy. McDowell to play first from out on the left. It's actually just sat in a wee bit there. We've just need to be careful of this tree right in front. That down the fairway. Gives him a couple of options from there. But extremely low. shot by Wally. Tiger line round that bunker, and that set him up nicely for his left foot to try and attack the pin here if he wanted to. Gio Stewart, literally just 1 yard in front of Wally. Staying out wide, but it's not too bad. So new shave now. Didn't catch that quite as he wanted, but it still sits in the middle of the fairway, so you can start attacking the middle of the green here. But did watch Neil earlier on. I did watch Neil earlier on, and he did go up behind the bunker. Although he missed the putt, I think, earlier on. So I don't know if I want to do that again. So, got Joe Carthaig. Dave McDowell. Without a left foot, plays the aim up beside Joe McCoy. And just try and let the ball feed down towards the pin. If not, you do have a downhill putt, which can be dangerous, but it's a lot better than going too far left. So, probably hear the wind picking up through the mic. It is getting very windy now, making these last couple of holes a lot tougher than what they were playing earlier on. So, Craig just set up beside the hole up there. Not bad if that's even for a 5. 5's good on this hole. So next hole, I want to make a score up. Courts missed from up high, and where does that stop? We'll just walk up just now with the putt, so we can view from the green as well. These guys are playing up. Droppers on the carry, obviously. You're the 17th. Could be looks like more drop shots here. Yeah, it's fouled off that second edge of the green. It is not great for Joe. The wind is just blowing it back and back and back. I think he's taken. So he'll move back, drop a shot, go back and play his last putt. And that's in from Joe. One of the moments where you say to yourself, why couldn't I have done that the first time? But it's in the hole now. That's it. Aggressive, stabbed it in. So Dave McDowell, he's playing out to the bottom of the green, giving that up green putt. But I don't know if that's came far enough. It's actually going to leave. It's not actually left an angle at the pin. If you want to come that side, you want to be where Neil is. He's just coming out and scoping that putt down that side. So it looks as if that's where he'll go from his approach. So Gio Stewart in the distance now to play. If you just tuned in, we are on the 18th here. We have current leader, New Shave. He's up around it just now, so this is his third shot. Gio Stewart as well, third shot into the 18th green. He has hammered this straight towards me here. Just comes round. It's not going to have the pace to go on the second tier, but it is going to give him an angle because it filters back down to the right as we are looking. That will give him an angle back up towards the hole. The wind is just carrying everything so much further back than it was earlier on though. So Neil saw that. He saw how hard Gio's just hit the ball, and he must be thinking, put the ball over here. You want to come down here, this side of the green, really open up the green for a putt in, and that's exactly what Neil Shave's done. It's just course management, but I don't think he's hit it hard enough. I don't think he's happy with that. I think a player in Neil's quality, I don't think he'll be happy with that, because he's played it sensible and he's probably not given himself enough of an angle in. So we've got Willie Mackay here third. He's going left footed. With the wind in your face, if you have the power to get up here, but yes, he does. What a shot that is! The left foot. What a shot by Willie Mackay. And that should sit up here, even with the wind pressing against it. It should sit up. It's not a nice putt. It's sideways and it does turn right, and with this wind it will turn right faster. But in this group, that is the best chance of birdie. So we have Dave McDowell blew it down and off the edge. He's just moved the rake out the bunker, so it looks as if he's going to go through the bunker. I'm not sure about that play because the lip's so high. He's just bounced straight through it. And it's going to leave an absolute horrific putt back towards the hole. So I come behind Gio. Very straight here. Neither of them got over as much as they would have wanted to, but Gio Stewart here. And I don't think that sits up there, but it'll be where it does sit. It's now whether it stops on this little plateau, or if it just keeps coming, it should stop there. Yeah, so Gio stopped there, and you would fancy Gio to put that in for par. So, New Shave now, birdie look. This is, if you make a birdie on this hole, this is where you really put the pressure on. Shy by Neil, but it's not shy at all. Neil Shave, wonder last year, can he repeat the feat? Brilliant by Neil. So, Dave McDowell, this absolutely shocking putt from up here. As he goes by, it goes by. It's a good way, but it's going to turn, I think, and it's gone, and it's gone. And this will catch the second part of this two-tiered green, and it will go down. So After that, you've just got to keep your head, keep focused, try and put this back up towards the pin. That's just the danger of being so aggressive on that shot through the bunker. You go that far by it, it's a downhill putt with the wind at your back. He's playing the ridge, he's played the tiger line. Just a little bit aggressive, but it was a great effort. But again, now he's left with this putt downhill. So, Willie Mackay, I think, to play now. So, get behind and see what he's got. We saw a couple of guys sink these earlier on, so they are sinkable. But he's watched Dave's ball, so he knows he needs to be cautious of going down that hill. He started out, that's aggressive. But I will sit up there. He's just got to watch this downhill putt there to make sure it hits the centre of the cup. Okay, so Gio Stewart for 5 now. Unlucky by Gio. That putt's quite deceptive because it makes it look as if it turns, but it might come back in. Just thinking about it, the wind might push that in. It's one of those ones. It's just deceptive because it is quite a straight putt from there. But the hill makes it look as if it turns. So Dave McDowell now needs this to go in. And that might go again. Just got to stop there. There you go. Perfect weight there. That's just what he needed the first time, but unlucky. It's one of these holes there. You can make birdie, as Neil just proved, but it's very easy to get double bogeys we just saw from Joe McCourt. So Willie Mackay here. This is for a 5. It's a great third shot into the middle of the green. Back towards it. That's a brilliant putt from Willie. He was making sure he was going nowhere near down those hills. So we'll move on to the first with this group. It's a good chance for them to get some scores back. Here we have the clubhouse. We've got the duo of Tom McMahon and Angus Bruce with the fastest round of foot golf that you've ever saw. So, we are back on the first tee with the leader at the moment, Neil Shave. So, Neil Shave, tournament leader just now on the first. What a hit that is. That has gone miles down there as well.
Can I get that expression?
Now, Willie Mackay. Gets a good score here. He can start to push up towards Vinnie Maguire. Great strike by Willie. So Willie's actually playing pro, he's not so. Gio Stewart. Good strike from Gio as well.
Yes! 1-1. Yes! What you like Gio
Okay.
shot?
Okay. So, looks like we're getting updates on the Old Firm scores whilst we're playing. Dave McDowell. Brilliant strike by Dave. The ball movement on the jab there. Now travel. So falling down 1. Earlier on we saw Other than small, Dave Quigley Eagles. Geo Stewart far left, Wally Mackay in the middle, New Shave right. Right down the middle of the fairway is Dave McDowell there. Probably with the best angle in.
That's good then if they do. They were floating that goal style.
Wally Mackay to play first. That's wide. I don't know if it'll come good. And quite as enough, but I will sit under the pin. It does, however, show Neil just the sort of speed that it's running up there. So, as we saw earlier on. So I'm not saying this in the back of Neil's ears. The line is just slightly left of the pin and it will feed back up towards the right when you get up there. So. Willie Mackay will just go up and mark that. Then we'll have Neil Shave Geo Stewart playing from over here. So Neil Shave. Struck that well, but just like Willie's not going to turn in quite as much. It does give him a chance for me to go that from below the hole. So we'll go and have a look at that when we're up. So Geo Stewart. So still a good chance at birdie though, even if he doesn't sink the eagle putt. Geo Stewart now to play his second. Now that is the better line, but I don't know if it's got the pace to go all the way through.
No.
Will just sit up on the edge. So Dave McDowell. Can we see a wee bit of magic? Can we see an albatross? That looks good. If it has the pace, it's just going to stay out to the right a bit. Yeah, it just turns away just when it gets up there. So it's going to have a putt of game ball from the hole. It looks as if we'll finish inside Neil's ball, so we'll get to see what happens with Neil's shot first as well. So it's always an advantage. Go up here and we'll see the later lie. Looks like Willie's a wee bit short. The wind's actually dying down when you're out here, so it's not too bad. But okay, so it looks like it will be Neil to play first. We'll get behind the hole here, hopefully. We can watch these come in. We did see some amazing eagle putts earlier on, roughly from the same position. Raj Van sunk an eagle putt from where Gio was, and we saw an eagle putt from Robert McAllister earlier on from where Neil Shave was. So you can sink them. So Neil Shave for eagle. This will really crank the pressure on Dave Quigley. So, okay, so Willie Mackay will play first. This is what he's looking at here. but he is there for birdie, so definitely it's fancy Willie to put that in for birdie. It's not quite in gimme range, but so Joe Stewart to play next. This looks like it's right. Yep, that feed's right as well. There's a little misread from Joe there. It's perfect way. So Joe just tapped in for his birdie. And then we have the current leader, Neil Shave. For eagle. He's ready. He's ready. So unlucky. Just had a little bit too much pace. It took the turn out when it hit the top of the mound, but he was still fancy Neil to put that in for birdie. So Dave McDowell for eagle. He's just saw what happened to Neil's ball. He knows that it turns to the right. It's a better pace, but so finish for Dave McDowell for birdie. Yep. Neil Shave. Yes, it's in for birdie. That could be a massive putting outcome of this tournament today. Willie Mackay. Well in by Willie. So we'll leave this group to go and play the last two holes, and we'll go back over and jump onto the 18th where the over 45s final group are just coming in. So try and get a catch up. The females are there as well. Laura Thompson's put in what I think is a really good second round the last time I'd heard. But Caroline Kent was flying from the footage we have earlier on. So I'm not sure if anybody will be able to catch her. So if I can, I'll get an update on these over 45s coming down. It was neck and neck between Colin and Gavin how earlier on. So what has happened since we've been away? See the balls here. It looks like Colin and Gavin neck and neck in the middle of the fairway. This is the battle that you want to see. Robin Murray slightly out to the right. Oh, this is a pass down the middle. And he should be okay. So Robin's gone left footed. And that tail round. Not quite as far as he wanted. But here we go here. So Colin Murray, Gav Howe, Martin McGreechin. Good shot by Martin there. Straight down the middle of the fairway. Leaves him quite a long shot. But Colin Murray now. He has banged that over the bunker, round the bunker. So the way Colin played it as well went up right of the bunker that guards the pin. So I think that's what he's done. He's aiming to do just now. And Gav Howe, they're just matching each other shot for shot just now. Okay, so Gav is 8 under. Colin Murray is 6 under. There is 2 in it. Coming down here after their second shots, they're neck and neck on the 18th. So still anything to play for because this can happen on the 18th tee. So just walk up and have a look at the spot. This is the final ladies group just in front on the 18th. then we'll sit up here and watch the over 45s conclude. Okay, so 2 shots in. Yes, it does stop. From Sheila there. There's one of those putts again that we saw. If people miss, it can kill. It can go miles down. Cheryl here. Just short, unlucky there. Might not sit though, it might keep going. Might sit there. It does sit there. So, Cheryl, now is this. Great by Cheryl there. Okay, Sheila. High of the hole here. Just need to be careful not going too heavy on it. Yes, well done by Sheila. She shouted at that to get in there. Was never going to not. Great putt from Sheila. And now Sheila, after that brilliant shot, approach shot. Yeah, she sinks that. That's absolutely perfect. So, here we go. Over 45s. Martin Brechin. Out wide, and he's going to take that wide route and try and come up above the hole here. So, we have Colin Murray. 2 shots between them. Gav Howe with the 2-shot lead. This is when you'd expect Gav just to use his experience, course management, play up, just make sure he's putting the pressure on Colin. So there you go. That's exactly what he's done. He knows that he can put up towards the hole from there. And he's given himself the angle. Maybe too hard. Oh, he hit it too hard. He's hit it slightly too hard. It's in the bunker. But that's not too bad. It's really not that bad. Colin Murray looks as if he's hit this a bit hard as well. Colin Murray could be joining him. Does he stay out? Colin has found the sprinkler hole instead of the bunker. So Martin Brechin will play up round the top of this bunker and down towards the pin. It's a good shot by Martin. It's pacey, but it's very good line. It's a very good line. It's just slightly too hard. And you're just punished for that on this green. It will sit there though. That was a great line round the top of that bunker by Martin. So, we have Robin here as well. Short shot, left footed. That looks good from Robin. I'll just swing back round towards us a wee bit. So up here at the top. Okay, so now we have Gav now from the bunker. Good shot by Gavin. Great shot by Gavin. And he's up. He does have that downhill putt though. So Colin is stuck in the sprinkler. So he gets to take it out. And then he's got his putt from there. If he sinks this putt, he goes to 7 under. One shot behind Gavin Howe. Sprinkler just in Robin's road here, so he'll get relief from that. Now he can he's going for it, And that will just tail off down that hill. So Robin Murray now down here. He's played that up well with his left foot. The way it bounces, it sits up here though. So he's left himself that now. Robin. So Mark McGreech will play first here. On the right hand side. Great putt by Mark McGreech in there. That's what you need to do here. That is what you need to do. It gets him closer to the hole. We've just finished that. I believe that was a 6 for Gavin Howe. But it won't make any difference because he now knows that Colin can't beat him because this is a 5 for Colin. So Gavin Howe wins over 45s today. A great bounce back. And that's just sensible play. Colin Murray, what a putt that is. So Robin Murray now. Yes, brilliant putt by Robin Murray there in the end as well. Over 45, showing us how to putt again there. double check, make sure.
Let's check.
Back to over 45s and run. I'm just going to check the scorecard. But it's tight. Gavin believes there was a 2-shot advantage, and if there was a 2-shot advantage going to the 18th, Gavin Howe wins the over 45s. If it was only one, that really good putt from Colin Murray has just taken it to a playoff. So we'll get to see that later on, see what happens. We'll back down the 18th, and hopefully we have some groups coming here. We should have now the chasing group of David Quigley, Evan Small, Ali Dick, and this person has completely left behind. Try and get a leaderboard update just now from Alan just to see what's going on, because Neil had made a surge up and I think he was leading. So the happiest guys in foot golf here. Do you have a leaderboard? Do you have a leaderboard?
See 18.
Neil Shea
There's a pros.
ahead of David Quigley, 17-18 to play.
There's the men's overall.
The men's overall there. So Neil Shave, David Quigley, Evan Small, Alistair Dick, Matt Morgan, Mick Early, Stu Campbell. So there's a lot of the guys that are still out in the course, there's still to play for, but Neil Shave has easier hole to play, and he's already ahead of David Quigley. So will Neil Shave be winning the Brechin Open 2 years in a row? It's looking ever more likely. We'll see who'll catch David Quigley coming down the 18th at some point. I think they're still a wee bit behind. Obviously the over 45s were flying round the course there. So go and see if we can find David Quigley and co. There we go. More happy foot golfers.
Foot golf is always the winner, fancy.
There we go. Darren Cleary, foot golf is always the winner. Definitely just shut with that on it. It's his own slogan now. So, see if we've got some action going on here at the troublesome 6th hole that we can watch just until we see Quiggs passes by on the 18th, and then we'll follow the last two groups down the 18th. So Vinnie Maguire leads the Arms by 4. Quigley is trailing to Neil Shave just now. Neil Shave is just about to finish. So Quiggs will have it all in his own hands coming down 17 and 18. Just watch Fraser Weir pass on through the 6th hole, and we'll see who we've got coming up at. Thanks, Leslie. Unfortunately, I can't get leaderboards and live streaming at the same time, so I'm a little bit in the dark about where everybody is. But here we are at the 6th. We'll watch this group player. So I can see Dave McDonald. I can see John Jury. I can see John Grant, I think. I'll wait until they're up. And then, so, sit up here and we can get a view back along the hole. So we watched a couple earlier on really go for this. Didn't work out too great for them. So, big hit here. It's just by the tree, it's by the bunker. What a shot that is, because it'll feed back down into that wee hole. And that is not a bad place to be in too. So, Dave McDonald now. So he's hit that. And that has just clipped the bunker. It wanted to go out, it didn't come out. So, Dave McDonald's ended up in the bunker there. It's Doc. He is up and he is good on this left side. Should just roll back a little bit and sit. We watched the lead groups play this earlier on, and this is where Vinnie Maguire's ball sat actually, although it's rolling a wee bit further back down. So a wee bit more like Stu Campbell McErdley's putt from earlier on. But that's a good chance at birdie there on one of the hardest holes on the course. So John Jury now. As you can see, it is favouring left footers this hole. John Jury. Good little bit of spin. Has it got enough to get up? This looks incredible by John if it just sits. Yes, that's good by John Jury. I'll sit and give him the birdie putt as well. Yep, brilliant by John. So Alan Doherty, John Jury, Dave McDonald and John Grant in this group. But Dave McDonald in the bunker here. What can he do? Good shot by Dave McDonald. I tell you something, that is not where you want to be in that bunker, but that is a great shot. Just needs to sit though. Just needs to sit though. The wind has just caught it. That's so unlucky from David. He's played that really well out of the bunker. I don't know if we'll have the pace to go back in the bunker though. It should just sit on the mound. So it should have a putt this time instead of being in the bunker. Yeah, well, just sit on the mound. So, John Moran down this right hand side here. Dave McDonald, 4th putt. This is amazing. This is in. What a shot by Dave McDonald. It's one of those ones where you don't really feel like it's worthy of a putt. It should be a birdie or so. So, John Grant from off to the left as they play. This feeds quite hard. He wants to aim roughly at me and let it feed back round a wee bit. This is pacey. Down the hill. This could go back down the hill. I think it might. We saw this earlier on with a few players as well, where it's just a little bit too pacey and it's just punished on these greens. So, he has just watched Dave McDonald sink this, so he does know the line. John Grant now for par. It's a much better pace. What a shot that is by John. I'll just sit there. I'll just sit there, surely. Yeah. didn't have the pace to roll all the way back. So we now have John Jury and Alan Dock both going for birdies here. This would be an amazing birdie on this hole. It's caught so many people out today. Brilliant by Dock. What a putt that is. Vinnie Maguire who? So John Jury now. Oh, I almost sneaked in that corner. Unlucky by John. John just likes to show off, so he does. So he plays left-footed but putts right. Well, and by John. Likes to put us all to shame how good he is with both feet. John Grant now. Oh, unlucky by John. So John will tap this in. So that's those guys done. They're all finished up. And still no sign of Quigs yet in their group. So I don't think they should be too long coming down there, but still can't see Quigs in it. I think that'll be the last group to play this hole as well. I don't think the other groups. I think everybody is finishing now. I think it is. We've only got the 2 lead groups now out on the course. So okay, so we'll go and see if we can find these last 2 groups on the other side of the course. Just to watch them come in. Catching the last of the action here at the opening weekend, the Scottish Tour. It's been a great one here at Brechin, so it has. It's been, sun is out, has been windy, but it's always windy in Scotland. And it's good to be back playing foot golf, I think, for a lot of the guys. Good event, get the cobwebs blown off as well. Okay, thanks Leslie. So, David Quigley, Irvin Small, the 2 people that are chasing Neil Shea have just finished 17. So, we should just catch them coming across this bridge. Hopefully. And then we can watch them play the 18th. So here we go. The second group, we've got Matt Morgan, Irvin Small, David Quigley and Ali Dick. And they are chasing Neil Shea, who has had a brilliant second round and he has really turned the screws. So, what is it? So, he's not champ yet. We've still got Dave Quigley.
Quigley needs to hold on this.
Albatross it.
What?
I'm
So-
16, his name.
Oh, is it?
So it's Quiggs is one in front of Irvin. Irvin's one in front of me.
Okay, so it's still all to play for between you three. What about the other group? Are they?
They're 2 shots by me.
Okay. So possibly the 18th is playing long though, so.
Well, that's what David does.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I love to hear when I've got a one-shot leader with Matt Morgan and hit the ball far. And go back for them. And it's the worst leader
For getting an absolute holocaust there,
So, looks like Neil Shave is going to be champion then. 3 shots clear of Quiggs and it's only a par 5, but becoming somewhat of a fortress for Neil. 2 out of 2 wins here. And it does look like Vinnie McGuire will win the amateurs today as well. He was 4 shots ahead, so. So, second last group on the 18th then. So, Matt Morgan first off the tee. Rolled that low down the middle of the fairway. Irvin Small now. Good shot by Irvin. Let it go. David Quigley. I'm not sure the sound effects helped them that much there, but I like that. It's like a great shot by Ali Dick.
That was a double bogey.
the green from out there, so.
I didn't want to flop it.
Drilled that down the middle of the fairway. That's a great shot by Quiggs. Matt Morgan now, second shot. Good hit. So he's down neck and neck, so he's putting the pressure on him. Ali Dick who's absolutely smashed this down the middle. Big game by Ali. Who's the one catched it though? Just catching it, pushing it on just now it's falling to the left. I don't think he gets down there. So what he wants to do is pull himself to the left and give himself a putt up onto the green. One shot lead over Matt Morgan just now. It's a great hit, but it's very tight. There's not left much of a chance to get another hole from there. So Morgan now. Good shot by Matt. There you go. Put himself exactly where he wanted to. Put back up the hill, so Quiggs now. Good shot by Quiggs, although it's hanging out there. Apologise for any explicit language you're hearing here. It's poor from a leading group.
Second leading group, they're still.
Oh, well, I'm technically leading group, aren't you?
Quick.
So Ali Dick now. So Ali Dick now with his third. Two massive hits to get down here. So looks as if Ali's going up to the right. Gives himself that downhill putt.
Strike.
He's setting that out there. Yes, that was perfect. Shot. So get a great effort from Ali. As you see, it's still punished, just the wind and the hill. We'll sit on that second tier though, so it's a decent putt. Good chance at birdie. So it's a good shot by him. I wasn't too happy with it. It was pretty good. Matt Morgan knows if he puts this, that's it. Gained that shot back on Irvine. pressure here. Right, it's a good pace though, so it will sit up there. It will sit up there for Matt to tap in. Par's good on this hole as well. Still puts the pressure on Irvin on that putt, so. Quiggs. This is such a difficult shot for Quiggs. He needs to weight this perfectly. Matt Morgan taps in for 5. So he's over and done with. The pressure's now on Quiggs and Irvin. So David quickly. What a shot that is by David Quigley. What a shot that is. What a shot that is. So, Neil Shea first, David Quigley second. And it looks like we might be. So, Ali Dick, 4 birdie, 3 amazing shots to get here. Brilliant birdie on the 18th from Ali Dick. Shake her head, obviously not happy about his round, but what a birdie that is. So, Irvin Small needs this to win to be tied third with Matt Morgan. So, Irvin Small for his mark. Great putt from Irvin. So, Neil Shea first, Dave Quigley second, Irvin Small third there, I think. Because that was 2-5. So, the very last group coming down here, Mick Early's hammered that down the left hand side. He's got a tough putt from there because it's going sitting behind the bunker. So, Stuart Campbell now. Vinny McGuire. This looks like it might not have enough to get up, might just feed back down. But that's going to open up a putt for him from out there, so that's not too bad. That should be a birdie putt for these guys. And Stu Campbell now. He has gone out, and that is a line. He avoided the trees, but that's going to be such a difficult putt from there. He's at a straighter angle than Quiggs was, so Carlin Kent now. That's going to sit, not going to bunker. So, McKinley, that's a difficult shot from here. What a shot by Mick, just a little bit too hard. That's a great effort with outside his foot there to spin that round. So, try that puppy half just sort of inside, so we can do it. So, Vinny Maguire now. Believe that he is still winning the amateurs. Last time we checked, he was 4 shots ahead. So, Vinny Maguire now on 18th for a birdie. Set that off, he set it off. He's going to go up and sit up beside Mick Hindley. Carlin Kent here from the edge. She was just making sure she wasn't going down the hill there. Oh, that's a difficult putt back towards her. So, Cam from up high here. Very difficult shot for us to. Needs to be dead weight. Good shot by Stu, but couldn't have hit that much better. And it's gone. So unlucky from Stu. The wind just catches it just as it goes by. Couldn't have hit that much better. So missed it left. Oh, that set up there. Yes, it does. It does. So still tap this in. This is proving a very difficult hole. Saw the last group, 2 birdies, very, very good. Neil Shave birdied it as well. That's what it takes when you're being up there. So, Vinny Maguire sinks this, wins the amateurs. So, that ideally would have turned back around for him. But he's now just got a straight downhill putt just to knock this one in. It's just sensible play from Vinny. Didn't have to go for it, didn't have to put himself in danger. Mick Hindley now. Wow, somehow stayed out. Mick will tap that away. So unlucky there from Mick. And then we've got Carlin Kent. Well, ladies, winner today. Brilliant putt from Carlin. And Vinny Maguire now. Well in by Vinny. So guys, that concludes the play at the opening weekend of the Scottish Tour. Keep your eyes open on the Facebook pages for all the official results and medal ceremony.